Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's Jam and Kenny, and big boy season is upon us.
Puta
Thanksgiving's
madre,
around the
we're out.
corner. Yeah, they are out. No matter how hard you try coming into it, and every year you're just like, I'm gonna at least maintain my weight. I'm not gonna, and it's inevitable, man. It's inevitable. You're just gonna get
Yeah,
bigger. You're
yeah.
just gonna get. It gets colder. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It just yeah, either way, Thanksgiving's around the corner. You got Christmas time coming up, lots of good food,
A lot of
family time.
holidays.
Depending on who you are, that might be a good thing, that might be a bad thing. I don't know. But we're here to talk about, Thanksgiving now that it's coming around the corner. Well, I mean, I'll ask you this, Candy. Like when I say Thanksgiving, what is your like knee jerk reaction or emotion?
Bro. I
Are you looking forward to it?
I'm looking
Anticipation?
I'm looking forward to it, but I'm looking forward to the food.
The food?
Yeah.
The food?
Yeah. I think this is like the first year I'm not gonna cook a ham. Cause normally like they have that work potluck, I would take a ham. I was like, not this year. And
Mm-hmm.
then my sister's like, oh, she'll do the ham, and I was like, all right, that's one less ham I gotta do. So I'm more gonna do
Mm.
the Friendsgiving ham.
There you go.
But that one I wanted. I kind of want to do it, but I was like, fuck. At least I don't have to
You're
do three
normally
this year.
you're normally cooking up three different hams for
Yeah, bro.
Thanksgiving time.
Like I'll cook one. Uh, Probably like the work potluck is the Wednesday before, so Tuesday night I'll cook it, and then Wednesday I'll warm it up at work.
There's just food everywhere.
Yeah, and then Thursday I'll cook another one, and then Saturday I'll cook another one.
You know what I think it is? Like we start. It's like so hard. It always feels like you just put on weight somehow around this time of year.
Yeah,
And I do think it is like okay, it's a mentality thing. Thanksgiving is coming, and you're like it's okay in your mind to gorge a little bit more.
I
But
only
I
do
think it's
this
also
once a
just
year.
the weather. You know what I mean? The weather it gets colder, man, and it gets
Yeah,
even more. You're less likely to maybe go out and do some exercise unless you go into the gym, and even then, it's like it's still cold, and you're like, I'd rather just stay in my bed.
yeah.
It
Especially
come,
recently, dog. It's been getting to like the 60s, and it's like,
and that's cold for us.
fuck. That
That's
yeah,
cold for us here.
yeah.
We're not even going to
I
talk about some of those other places out there where it's
oh,
snowing and it. Oh man,
I I couldn't survive there.
hey, the snow sounds awesome when you don't really experience it that often.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then when you see those people living out there and they're shoveling out, out early because they got to shovel the snow. No, thank you.
You gotta put chains on your tires.
I
What
feel for you. Anyone out there doing that?
the?
But I was asking you about the whole Thanksgiving thing. You said you go out with family. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same thing here. It's pretty much the same thing every
We
year.
spent a few together.
We spend a few together. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. There's a little bit more leeway there with Christmas than there is with Thanksgiving than there is with Christmas or
Oh yeah,
something like
Christmas
that.
is probably
Do
always
you
home
do you get
first.
that thing? Do you feel that pressure of having to have to like be at home? Do your parents give you that kind of like guilt trip for? Do you ever try to just spend it with say friends or something like that, or is that something where they're like, no, it's
No,
family time?
I've done that one before. There was one where we spent it with a friend because they couldn't make it to see fam, so we want to see them.
Mm.
But yeah, I remember, and I was like, they were like, all right, one time.
Yeah.
Uh, and I honestly like never done it since because like we'll set up again like we have Friendsgiving, you have the Friendsmas, bro, and
Hmm.
so like we'll have that. So it's like all right, we get together, maybe do a gift exchange, a white elephant, some fucking Christmas games and stuff, Super Smash Brothers or Mario Party.
Yeah. Friends miss.
Yeah,
Usually, is it do you Friendsgiving or Friendsmas?
I do both.
Both. Dang.
Yeah, yeah.
Dang. Yeah, I
I'm
think
a
we're doing a
social person
Friendsmas
sometimes.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta charge. I get all antisocial all year just so that I can hang out at friends missing Christmas and birthdays, bro. So,
Yeah. Do you guys have any traditions you do? Like any kind of I don't know.
yeah.
You guys always play the same games or something like that, or
Nah, just whatever's hot at the time.
so there's no actual tradition or anything. You guys just get together,
Nah, probably
do the
just a
food.
gift exchange.
No, I mean not Friendsmas. I mean Thanksgiving.
Oh, friends, Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Friendsgiving, nah.
or even
Uh,
Friendsgiving, Thanksgiving. Is you guys don't have any kind of routine or
nah.
something?
Just hang out here all day. The kids are running around. Everybody's watching TV, just waiting for the food to be ready.
Yeah,
Then we eat, which is
it's ending a lot more quicker for
earlier
me every
now.
year. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Like we're ready to go home like at 10 o'clock
yeah,
because we get there a little bit early, and then maybe play some games or something like that just to spend some time together.
yeah.
Do
I
you
mean,
still
I think the times that we've been, I mean, we've played games and stuff, so it's a little more exciting than just staying home with just like your
yeah,
immediate family.
immediate
But
family?
I mean, I think now with the internet and online games, it's not so bad because you can sit down and talk with the homies and stuff
Yeah.
between shit like that.
You know what I notice, and this maybe it's just me, but I feel like it almost gets a little bit more difficult every year to do things like things the holidays in general. Uh, I feel, and this is just my theory, but I feel as though it's something where you're hanging out with the same people you see, especially if you do the same thing every year, you're seeing the same people. People are getting older, becoming more and more themselves, and maybe you where you're just like
I know that one.
you're just like, "Oh, okay, it's a lot easier. You get along more easier with people when you're young and you're just more pliable. I don't know how to, like,
Yeah, it's like the it's like
internally more
pliability.
pliable, and then it's as you get older and you just get more brittle. You know what I mean? Like you just get
Uh,
more cemented in your ways of thinking and the way and who you are. That it's almost like now it's hard to step outside of comfort
yeah,
zones. It's
because
even more.
it, it
You do you feel that?
yeah, and I feel that I think because it is happening, and I don't think it's more. It's not more of like I'm uncomfortable with them anymore. It's more like we know we're here. It's cool, but
Is it just
maybe it's time for people to like we're starting to see the individual in each other now. You know what I mean?
yeah?
Not
Do you think it's
just
just
that
one of those
family
like
member and all that stuff. I think it's
it,
like a natural drift.
is it just partly just getting old?
I
Like it's like
yeah.
the whole same thing every year is just kind of getting a little bit old, or is it maybe a little bit of everything? I guess.
I don't think that it's like I said. I don't think it's that it's getting old. It's like we're accepting like oh we need individual time. I think it's like a societal thing that's sort of happening.
Yeah,
Because
but it's not like
honestly, I
this
think in like
once a
maybe
year.
since COVID, yeah, it's like we sit down, we have the one meal, everybody's cool, and then it's like all right, dude, back to reality.
Back to our own worlds.
Yeah, back yeah, back to
Yeah,
reality. Like so, I think
yeah,
it's not like a negative thing. I think it's like a positive growth thing where we're starting to see like okay we can start moving away from each other and it's gonna be okay, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
like and I don't know if this is like the Hispanic in me because like it seems like we do as Hispanics we do like
Tend to kind of
pro-
like tether ourselves to our family.
well like growing up we're like told family comes first so like we sort of feel that way until we get older and this is going to be like probably like a reach but sort of like and now we're sort of falling more into I don't want to say it Americanized territory
Hmm.
um but I think that's like it's broadened our views living here because I can see how in a a small village you need your kids and stuff like that right so
Yeah,
you
you guys need
have
to
to
stick
start
together.
sewing in like hey we're gonna if we get if to get out of here we need to work together you know
Hmm.
and sort of now it feels like okay we got out of there so now we're starting to find our individuality you know what I mean and I think that's something
Right.
like very recent
And you're almost seeing that yeah, that's a thing. And then
as
you're,
like
if
a
anything, you're
growth
feeling like if you really want to, grow as much as you can, you kind of it almost feels like you have to do that. You have to kind of
yeah
cut that cord. You know what I mean,
yeah
and get out there and then
exactly
experience it. And it just it's like against what you're taught or the way you're
yeah
shown.
so
It's a difficult change. It's a difficult
yeah
change.
it's gonna take it takes us time because again it's it's almost like an indoctrination
Yeah.
Like it was highlighted so much growing up as Hispanics that it's hard to break out of. But the weird thing is like it seems like adults are also breaking out of that. So
Yeah.
we're able to spend like Thanksgiving together, just sit down, enjoy the meal, have fun, joke around and stuff, and sort of also grow, like come together and see each other how we've changed over the year as individuals. Because I mean, in no surprise, dude, like everybody has family meals where somebody says something, and it sort of starts a weird. Nah, I don't want to say like political or social thing, but it's like it starts a conversation, and the conversation gets wild and different every time because it's whatever people are are talking about at the time or whatever they notice about
Especially
the change.
the older
Yeah,
you guys all
yeah.
are.
And then like, you know, my father, he's like, oh, he retired a couple years ago, so he's had now individual time, right? Like he's retired, so he's was able to find himself something he couldn't do as a kid and stuff. So now like we're sitting there, and then he goes like, "Oh, I've been reading an art book," and I'm like, "What?" And it's like, okay, and then conversations grow from there, and it's like weird because it's like
Yeah.
I work now, whereas before he used to work, so our roles sort of changed. Growing up,
Right.
I was able to see who I was, but now that he's retired, he can discover who he was because he had like a different childhood than I did. But it's like
Yeah.
wild to see that, like, and it's cool that it happens like during Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah. That's why some people look forward to it. Some people don't.
Yeah.
Some people. I'm kind of in the middle. I'm kind of in the middle. There's some good parts of it. It is a thing where it's like I think instinct, like just off of a reaction. It's like I'm more in the negative kind of. I don't necessarily look forward to it. It's almost like I don't I slightly dread it. I'll say, and then it's just I kind of have to get in my zone, remind myself that it's like it's not like I spend all the time with them and my
Yeah.
different family members, and then I just try to embrace the time while I'm there, and it ends up it ends up being okay, but it's a tricky time. It's a tricky time of
Yeah.
year for some people.
I mean, dude,
Uh,
I'll tell you, like it's I can relate to that, like not wanting, not it's not it's like not a not wanting to be there, but like a fuck, is this gonna be good or bad kind of feeling, you know what I mean?
yeah,
And so
partly, yeah,
then yeah, and so
dreading the
then at
unknown.
the end of the night you're like, oh, it went well, or oh, that
Yeah,
sucked. And so now like you process the feeling, and it's like, ah, fuck. Well, we'll see what happens next year, because
yeah.
I've had some of those.
You had some of those years where you're like,
Where like,
wow,
oh, we'll see how
how did we get here?
next year goes.
Yeah.
Reset, everybody back to your rooms.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it goes good for both of us.
Yeah.
Everybody else out there. But I wanted to ask you, just to get away from a little bit of the life part of it, just flat out. I'm. This is very important, Kenny. This is a very important question, Kenny. Get. I need your top three Thanksgiving foods.
Number one, ham. Always number one.
You start
Better
with
than the
number one.
turkey.
Everybody
Yes.
knows you start with number three and work your way to number one.
All right, we'll go to number three.
Okay.
The
We'll
pie.
go from one to three to two.
Yeah, the pie.
Pumpkin pie.
Any pie.
Oh,
Yeah. Preferred
threw me out.
pumpkin. I do like pumpkin, like preferred. But there's been years dude, I used to hate cherries, and then I had a cherry pie, and I was like, fucking cherries are good.
Yeah, you get older, and all of a sudden, all the pies taste good.
Yeah. Oh, delicious.
Pecan pie. Have you had pecan pie?
Ye-
Oh,
Pecan, no.
pecan pie is delicious.
I'm
They're all
trying.
delicious.
There's
You can't go wrong.
like I
Lemon
had cherry,
meringue, lemon
apple.
meringue, or whatever that
That's
is.
a little too sweet for me.
Yeah, that one's a little bit too. I don't know what it is, but it's a little too for me.
Feels like it
But
gets my blood sugar up. Oh.
yeah. But even pecan pies gets your blood sugar. Hundred
The
percent.
age is
They all do.
my blood sugar's up.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, and
The beat
then
comes a knocking.
number two is taters.
Just mashed potato.
Mashed potatoes. Mashed
That's
potatoes.
pretty good.
all the
That's actually
mash.
pretty good.
Give
That's a
me
pretty good top three.
all the mash, and then I like to dip my ham, and then I'll take like the scoop of potato, and then I eat it.
Mm.
Gravy or no gravy,
Similar,
I can do
similar
it.
story. Yeah, similar,
Technique.
similar. I mean, if I had to go, I'll start with number three. I'm gonna say I don't want to copy you and say it's pretty damn close to what you said, man. Like I
It's
don't
not
really care.
really.
Turkey. I don't think anyone really cares for the turkey.
Yeah.
It's all about the ham. It's all about the ham. But I'll say number three. Number three. I'm gonna go for. You know what? Honorable. I'll say honorable mention the pie because I used to love. I could kill a pumpkin pie like just by myself, and just all I need is a can of whipped cream and
Oh,
pumpkin pie, and you won't see me.
I
You
didn't.
won't see me at
I
all for at least 2-3 days.
I didn't like doing the can. I like doing the tub of whip.
No, I love the can.
It felt a little thick. If no, well, yeah.
I love the can because I love doing the little swirl on there, and then you
No,
just
bro.
cut it up and just start. Oh man,
I used to love the commercials. Remember when they used to show the commercials? It was either the spray one and they did that, or they would like sort of scoop it out of the tub with the and it would like curl. Like it was like a scoop of ice cream, and then they put it on top of the pie, and it's all swirly
I
and
get
stuff.
where
And I
you're
was like,
coming from. It
"Oh
feels like
shit,
you're slamming a scoop of ice cream almost on it. Have you ever
yeah."
done ice cream on pumpkin pie?
No. What's that other? There's
I
one
don't know
that
why
you
I've never done
put
that.
ice cream on it. That one pie that you put ice cream on. Oh my
It's
god, what is it
it's
called?
that you always put ice
You
cream.
always
It's always
put.
like a chocolate type of pie or
No, I
like a
don't think it's
chocolate
like a
type.
chocolate type. I
It's
think
not a pie.
it's a
Is it a pie?
pie. Yeah, and
I
it
don't know.
tastes kind of cinnamony. Damn, dude, oh, it's gonna kill me.
Oh, mousse or the tiramisu?
No, 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 not tiramisu.
I said mousse. I don't even know. That's a hair care
A
product.
cobbler, a cobbler, an apple
Oh, okay.
cobbler. That's a
Okay.
pie,
Peach
right? Is
cobbler.
it?
Yeah.
Is it? Are
Yeah.
cobblers pies?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
The white people who are watching this, maybe the one or two that are watching this, are losing their minds right now. Of course it is.
I know who they are gonna be. Thanks for
Yeah.
watching. Um.
We thank you. No.
No, but the cobblers are my
All
favorite.
right. Well, before I
Pie.
continue on, so I'm going to say pie. I'm going to say pumpkin pie, whipped cream out of the can, swirled on there. Delicious. Anyway, but I'll ask you: is that what? Do you have a favorite pie? Real quick,
That one.
that one,
Yeah. The cobblers are, dude.
pumpkin pie, or you said the peach cobbler or
No, no,
the
like apple cobbler.
apple cobbler with a
Yeah.
little ice cream on there?
Yep. That's my pie. Damn, I'm gonna buy one for Thanksgiving this year.
It sounds delicious. Yeah. No, I go with a good. If I had to pick, I don't even know, dude. I do that tells you we're just not. I don't even know my pies like that, but there was like a banana
Cream
something,
pie.
banana cream pie. Oh man,
Those are delicious too.
that's delicious. That's delicious. Anyways, but I'll say the pumpkin pie for this for Thanksgiving. And then I'm gonna go with ham. So officially number three is ham. Nobody cares about the turkey, man. The ham is where it's at.
I've never had a bad ham. I've had bad turkey.
Side note or side tip here, for the uninitiated, the leftover ham, you go ahead and make some eggs in the morning, you throw some of that ham in there, and you make a burrito.
Dice it up or cut it
Dice
into
it up.
strips. Either way. Oh yeah, it's so good.
I would dice it up, but you can strip. Yeah, that's fine too. Maybe a little bit of bacon if you want to if you're trying to get nasty. Anyways,
Ooh.
uh, yeah, you're welcome. But yeah, the ham, and then I'm gonna go with mashed potatoes. Number two, we both match on the number two. Wait, did you say no? Yeah, you said
Yeah.
number two, right? For the
Potatoes was number 2, bro.
mashed potatoes, man. I
You like
like a
gravy?
lot, huh?
You like gravy?
No, Not the way I make my mashed potatoes, man. I like a lot of butter in the mashed potatoes,
Uh,
especially for this time of year. A lot of butter. I just throw butter and cream cheese in there,
all right,
and
hold
then
on. So that seems kind of baked potato territory. Do you bacon
cream
bits or
cheese. So
anything like
not
that?
sour cream,
No,
cream
sour.
cheese.
Oh, cream cheese. Oh,
Yeah,
to
cream
make them
cheese.
like creamy potatoes.
Yeah,
Oh
creamy
shit.
buttery potatoes, man. That's how I like it. Creamy buttery potatoes. I
Would you
do
put
have.
like bacon bits and chives on mashed potatoes like you would a?
I'm a purist. I'm a purist.
Just
No,
that?
I wouldn't mind it, but at the same time, it almost I even hearing it now, it sounds like overkill.
But
You know what I
would
mean?
you do it on a mashed potato on a baked potato? Sorry,
On a
would you
baked
do a
potato,
baked potato with sour
honestly,
cream and
all I
chives?
need. I don't even like sour cream. I don't like chives or any of that shit. I just like butter on my baked potato, and that's all I need.
Simple
That's all I
man,
need.
simple meal.
Simple man. Yeah. Simple man. Simple. Yeah. You know, lots of butter. You know, milk, butter, milk, cream cheese. And just to the point where you're mixing it up, and to the point where you're just okay. That's it right there. The salt, of course, some salt and pepper, and that's about
I
it.
don't put salt. I do pepper. No salt. I don't like salt. Not sure
I
why.
like a little bit of salt. I like a little, not crazy, so it's overpowered, but just a little bit.
I'll go
Uh,
crazy with the pepper though. I,
yeah. See, I don't like crazy pepper. I just like a subtle pepper flavor, subtle salt flavor, but mostly overwhelming butter and cream cheese. But the cream cheese, I mean, it's not like you taste it and you're like, that's cream cheese. It's just more. It adds more to the creaminess in the butter
yeah.
and that kind of flavor. But
No, I
yeah,
think
yeah,
that's how my
mashed
sister. I
potatoes.
think my sister makes them like that.
That's the best. Anyways, well, it's actually it's second best. But I'm gonna go number one, and this might be a little bit of a curveball. But I'm gonna go with those classic Thanksgiving biscuits, the ones that they
Damn.
sell, dude.
You know,
I don't know
biscuits is
what.
probably my honorable mention.
See, but the fact that they only come out, I gotta give it a little prop up for that. You know what I mean? Like it's just they only come around this time of the year. I think you could probably get them. I don't know if you can get them all year round. If you do, I don't know.
I know they
Anyways,
sell biscuits, but the ones that I see around this time are like the extra big ones.
I don't know. It's not even that they're extra big. It's just like this is what I associate with this time of year, and they'll
It's your
have them just
favorite.
like out there. They're like right there at the end of the aisles and all that everywhere. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Anyways, those
What's
because
your
you just
favorite
stick you
biscuit?
stick them in the toaster oven, dude. I gotta be careful with those, man, because I can't just heat up one or two and then cook up one or two. I'm gonna cook up a batch,
Yeah.
which means I'm gonna eat more than I should every time I cook up a batch. Anyways,
Yeah.
and back to what you said, I'll open up the biscuit, put in some mashed potatoes,
Oh,
put
I
in
do
some
that too.
corn,
I do.
put in
I
some
don't know. I
corn.
don't do the corn.
I do the corn, mashed potatoes into the biscuit. Again, if I'm feeling a little saucy, I'll dip it in the gravy. But most of the time I'm a purist about it. But that's my move right there.
I do that one too. I know that the the mashed potato sandwich is really good.
Yeah,
I'll do either some stuffing because I like stuffing, or a piece of ham in the
I'm
middle with
kind
the
of
potato.
I'm okay with
I
stuffing.
I'm new to stuffing.
I
I
like
love
it and I
stuffing
don't at
now.
the same time. Are you
I've
new to stuffing?
kinda not really. My mom used to make a stuffing and I didn't like it because it had olives. And
Mm,
now a couple years ago, like you said, man, I got older. I tried it. I was like, oh, this is fucking good. Like
yeah,
I missed out for a long
yeah,
time. Holy shit!
yeah, yeah. I
But
don't know
it's
what
also a
happens, man.
lot of bread in the stuffing.
It is. It is. It's not
It's super dense.
it is. It is.
But
Yeah, they
what's your favorite biscuit? The Cheddar
favorite.
Bay, the
No, I just like
Popeyes
the.
biscuit, bro.
Oh, just like in general.
Yeah, that's your favorite.
Hmm.
But when you go out, like, or the KFC biscuit, those are the only things that I
Honestly, I
usually
would
pick.
throw that Thanksgiving biscuit over any fucking biscuit that you can get right now.
Damn,
That I love that biscuit, dude.
damn, the Cheddar Bay. I heard the
I
Cheddar Bay is
can't
where it's at, though.
cannot express. Nah. If I had to pick, Lucille's barbecue has a pretty good biscuit,
Oh,
but then I
I've
think it
had
also
their
comes down
biscuit.
to the
The
butter and
spread.
all that. You
Yeah, they
know,
have a
the
special spread because it has like some brown shit in it.
cinnamon, yeah,
There
brown
you go. That's
sugar or
what it
cinnamon, or
has.
I don't know what it is that's in there, and then
Oh
like
shit!
honey.
You know what I heard? Supposedly they sell biscuits for Thanksgiving, but I think they have like a limit on how many they do per day. So you
Yeah.
have to like order them the day before or some shit like that, and then reheat them. But
Mm,
I heard they do that. I don't know if it's true or
I
not.
don't need that, man. There's no. I'm good.
I'm gonna, you know
You
what?
know,
I'm gonna
um,
call tomorrow see if they have.
I'll mess with them. You know, at any time, any other time of the year, but no, no,
They
no,
are
no,
kind of pricey though.
no. I don't see. I don't need the. I don't need all that.
It's like
Just
three
give me the.
dollars
Just
each.
I'll go. I'll see you at the Smart and Final, and I'm just gonna grab me a few bags of these, and I'll be good. I'll be good on that. Yeah, no, yeah. So I go biscuit, mashed potatoes, then ham, then ham.
Hey,
I mean, those are two good. Those are two good lists right there.
hell
You
yeah,
also got a little tidbit with the breakfast burrito with the ham. I'm telling you, people,
bro. I at
do that.
work, at work, everybody. I don't, you know, kind of fluffing myself up here, but people, are, oh, your ham's so good, your ham's so good, and I was like, oh, thanks. And this year I'm not gonna cook it, but somebody else's. I'm ready to try somebody else's ham. I've only
Yeah,
honestly really ever had my own ham, you know.
yeah.
But they say everybody likes their own flavor, so.
Hey, like a fart.
Oh,
I
God.
couldn't help myself. That's all it
Ah,
is.
hey,
That's
I set it
showing
up.
my
I
showing my
set it up.
immaturity,
I,
showing my
s-
age.
I set it
Hey,
up. You spike it, bro. It's all good.
were you thinking that before I even
Yeah,
said it?
yeah, yeah. That's why I said it. I was like, oh, a little
Yeah,
hesitant, but
I couldn't help myself. Now I feel shame. Anyways, so we went through the favorite foods. I got one more for you. One more for you.
all right.
Give me give me your all-time favorite, and if you want to bring up any honorable mentions, you can, but I just want one. Give me your all-time favorite Thanksgiving movie. Again,
Damn.
maybe it's not even a Thanksgiving related movie. Maybe it's just something your family watches, seems to watch every Thanksgiving. Maybe it's because the tradition of it, or maybe it is actually is it Thanksgiving the movie where everybody dies at a horror film? Is it a family film comedy? Do you even have one?
Damn. The one? No, but I remember one that I used to watch all the time, and I unfortunately do not. I cannot find it.
What do you mean?
There's
It's
like I
it's
can't
like
find there. It's like an old VHS movie, and I
wow,
used to watch it like on and it was
Johnny
like
Tsunami.
no, it was like a weird. I remember it was called like something Hunter from the Future
I
or
feel like he's
Future
one of.
Hunter. It was like a B movie, dude. Not
I was
even. It was
gonna
like a
say. I feel like
C.
this is something that if I seen it, I'd be like, oh, I remember this shit. You
It
know what I
was a
mean?
C. It was a C Star Wars ripoff
Oh, maybe not. I
that
don't know.
had dinosaurs.
Yeah. But can you? So okay, dinosaurs,
That used to be my movie.
sci-fi dinosaurs.
Yeah, it's
Hmm.
fucking weird, bro. And there was
I
a
don't know why
dude.
it
There
somewhat
was
rings. It somewhat
the
rings a bell.
the main character, bro. Get ready for this. Looks like Tarzan
Like in a
in
loincloth
a
and all that.
loincloth kind of way, bro.
Interesting. Now you're kind of losing me. I feel like just when I'm getting like a familiar scent. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden you bring in some of these other details, and I'm just like, wait a second, no, that doesn't sound familiar at all. I don't know. We'd have to track this down now. We'd have to track. Maybe we'll watch it soon. Check it out.
I remember that at one point I found they were selling it on DVD, but it was like $80. And I was
Oh
like, I'm not
shit!
gonna fucking pay $80 for a
And you
DVD.
can't find it anywhere, like
I
in the to watch or to rent or anything.
mm-mm.
Dang.
I haven't tried in a long time. I like I said, I used to watch it all the time, and then the cassette snapped,
Oh
so
damn.
I can't watch it no more. Which was yours?
Well, mine's actually pretty easy. It is, there are there's a bunch of good ones. I've heard of some of the those classic comedies. I don't know, planes, trains, and automobiles, those kinds of ones,
Yeah, those are
and
the ones that sort of came to mind, but I was like, I've only watched them like once or twice, and I don't think I've seen them
yeah,
like
they're not
on
like
Thanksgiving.
traditions.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not like staples. I have friends that will watch like Lord of the Rings every Thanksgiving, or those kinds of movies too,
The
which is
extended
cool.
editions, bro? Isn't that
The
18
extended,
hours?
the extendeds, man, just let it run all day. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, that's pretty cool to me. We do something similar for that for New Year's, where we do binge the Twilight Zone marathon. I think it's sci-fi, it might be sci-fi that does it now, but yeah, all those classic Rod Sterling Twilight Zones.
Damn,
That's
that's
a New
sick.
Year's binge right there that we'll do. But yeah, as far as Thanksgiving goes, mine's pretty simple. And I don't know if I would consider this movie underrated or not. It's just as we get older, it's like some people have heard of it, some people haven't. But I'm going to go with Adam's Family Values,
Oh
the second
damn,
Adam's Family movie,
that
and
one's that's a top movie, dude.
which I would argue is better than the first one, first and foremost.
They got
It's
cheeky with
definitely
it in the second one.
yeah, it's definitely funnier. It's definitely funnier. Okay, if you're just more about the classic the classic kind of, there's a little bit of creepiness, there's a little bit of a scary vibe to the first one, and if that's something you really love and you say the first one's better, no arguments here. But as far as the comedy goes, dude, you cannot beat that second one.
Bro,
This
Raul
and then, first, I was gonna say,
Raul
I was gonna
Julia,
say,
dog.
Raul Julia,
R.I.P. a
the man.
real one, bro. Oh,
Yeah, yeah, Bison. That's Bison. Anyways, you bring up. I mean, a lot of people don't even know that's Christopher Lloyd.
damn, dude.
That's Doc Brown.
Um,
That's Uncle Fester.
can I change? Can I change? Starting this year, I'm gonna watch that.
Dude, it's a
On
class.
Thanksgiving.
I
Changing my
do
answer.
recommend this tradition. If you have not seen this movie, it might even be on Netflix. I don't know, but if you have not seen this movie, dude,
Bro, the play is my favorite part.
that is the highlight.
Yeah.
That is why.
I
That is why.
totally based on it.
Yeah, dude, and that's why it's up there, man. It's probably considered a Thanksgiving movie because of the play. But it's a classic scene, classic film. The casting is fantastic. If you think Jenna Ortega is good as Wednesday, I no, and she is great. She's cool and on. She's really good actress and everything. I'm sorry, man. Nobody holds a candle
Christina
to
Ricci.
Christina Ricci, dude. Not even close, man. If I watch Wednesday nowadays, it's just because this is what we know as Wednesday to be. You know what I mean? So when you watch this new one with Jenna Ortega, it just feels like she's trying to do her best impression of Christina Ricci as Wednesday. You know what I mean? Because that
Yeah.
girl nailed that role so good that it's just like, I don't. How else are you supposed to do it? You know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah.
just. Anyways, so if you want to see the peak Wednesday, that's Adam's Family Values for sure. Uh, and then of course,
Yeah.
Doc Brown, Christopher Lloyd as Uncle Fester, unrecognizable. And then you got the I don't even have the words for Raul Julia. He's just the man. He's the man.
Yeah.
Who was
Angelica Houston.
Angelica Houston, dude? I don't know why I always would confuse her with Barbara Streisand. That name. For no fucking reason, really. I don't even know why. It's just a me thing. Anyways, Angelica Houston, Morticia.
Morticia.
It's just I think the casting was just, it was perfect.
Fucking
Thing,
Lester, bro. Oh, man.
Lurch,
Oh yeah,
Lurch.
Lurch. Yeah, you already said Uncle
You rang.
Fester.
Come on,
You Ray.
you rang. Yeah, dude. Come on now. It's a classic. And like I said, take all my tidbits that I've given in this video, whether it be the breakfast, the after Thanksgiving ham breakfast burrito. I mean, maybe you want to pair the two.
Dude, I used to do sandwiches with the leftovers.
Yeah, a lot of people turkey sandwiches. You hear a
Ham
lot of
turkey
that.
sandwich.
The turkey's what's left over
A little bit
more
of
than
cranberry
anything,
sauce.
man.
Oh shit! I'll have to go get lingonberry sauce for this year.
Oh, you fancy you?
It's fancy.
Oh,
We going to
lingonberry?
IKEA.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't even think about that. That'll be a good one. Yeah, a little cranberry, some turkey, and then toast up the bread. A little sandwich there.
Hell yeah.
I feel like they make something like that in Disneyland. That's somewhat popular that people love to
The
eat.
Monte Cristo,
Is
I
that what
think,
it is?
or a
I feel
croque
like it could be
monsieur.
that.
I think a croque monsieur or a Monte Cristo. I think what they make
Yeah,
at
where
Disney.
it's got some sort of sauce or something in there as well, right?
Yeah.
Like cranberry or something. Yeah. No, these are all classics. Okay, so you're saying I don't even know what the movie was. The obscure movie that
Future
we'll have to
Hunter.
track that one down. We'll have to track that one down.
Fingers
You can't
crossed.
even look it up. You don't know the name.
No. I remember it was like Hunter from the Future or Future Hunter.
Even if you try to Google it now, it doesn't come up.
Holy shit. It's your Hunter from the Future. Bro, you gotta watch that.
So Kenny says, "Watch your YOR, the Hunter from the Future. If anything, watch the trailer. See if that's your vibe."
The trailer's probably enough to let you know whether you're gonna watch that movie or not more than once.
Yeah, yeah. You're either gonna watch it or you're not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if I don't know if it's streaming anywhere, but
And if you find it streaming, you're probably gonna end up going back to Adam's Family Values.
yeah, yeah. Make this. And if you have not seen Adam's Family Values, which apparently is a thing now, the more and more people I bring that up to, the more, especially the older we get, it's like I have never even heard of this. I've never Jenna Ortega. You know what I mean? And you're just like, no, not Jenna. Yeah, but if you haven't seen that one, dude, watch that shit. Just watch that shit. That's all I got to say. You know what? Watch that shit while you're eating the ham and egg burrito, the after Thanksgiving ham and egg burrito.
The pre-bed ham and egg burrito.
Yeah, just get yourself a nice cobija, nice little cover. You know what I mean? That one that feels like fake animal fur. You know those those Spanish ones.
Ones, yeah.
Yeah, the big Mexican ones. You get yourself one of those. You know, hopefully you have the little booties, the little soft booties. You know, keep your feetsies warm. And just throw some Adam's Family Values.
Bro, hand warmer.
It's a burrito and it's a ham warmer. That's right.
Comfy movie time, bro. Comfy movie time.
That's right, Kenny. And then just enjoy the rest of your holiday. But I mean, that's it for me, Kenny. I don't know what you got. You got anything?
I'm good. Thank you guys again for watching, and again, in Thanksgiving fashion, thank you so much.
We hope you guys enjoy. Yep, and yeah, we hope you enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving.
And if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, you're missing out.
Yeah, you're missing out. You'd be missing out, but it's okay. Maybe you can join one of your other friends who is, and eat some of their ham and mashed potatoes and whatnot, and watch Adam's Family Values. All right, Kenny, let's give the people a warm Thanksgiving smile on their way out, and for Jam and Kenny, peace.
Peace.
That looked